going to get into what happened to, because again, you're going to educate me on this. So, what happened to Goalacticos?
When they first come over to the Oakbourne and Coronation last year from the festival, they done the quadruple, I believe. They've come over on a we're going to win the league thing. And then I hooked up with big up Braz. He was one of the players at the time with no Tekkers. But even when I'd done my no Tekkers interview, I said, how do you think Galacticos was going to get on? He said, I think we'll be all right. But
I remember seeing that.
The gaffer's talking, they're going to win the league. But I think reality kicked in because I think half the team probably left for whatever reason. I don't know all the politics, but they ended up bottom of the table at the time, and obviously they're not part of the league no more. But I think the plan is
they're coming back though.
I'm hearing they want to come back to the league, but the league's different, man. The landscape's changed now, bro. And that's no offence to James, but what I will say about James is how Galacticos come across when I first seen them. The whole product and the package behind it, I thought was sick, man.
It was very good. And again, credit to you, James, as well. You know this already, but very good at networking. I think there was a pre-season when he was playing teams down here, and I know full well you got it from my page. Like, again, networking, getting your name out there, the kits. Again, shout out to them in terms of kits, because some of their kits are lovely.
And I think they was doing like the there was like a Champions League pre-season tournament they're doing, like where you got like the NHS involved.
That's it, yeah.
It was sick, man. But I think when you do that, I think he should have just stayed in the league. But if you got relegated, go down to the Champions and start again. So I think it kind of, I'm not say discredits what they've bought, but if you leave the league, in my opinion, it's like, could you not hack it? And that's not disrespecting them, but again, man, just big up James, innit? Because I think bring Galacticos back, man.
Yeah, bring them back, man. Bring them back, man. What happened to, you mentioned them already, No Tekkers podcast?
Do you know what it was? I think we had issues with the studio that was using at the start. It's just politics behind the studio. Like, they just, it got into a case where they said we couldn't use the studio no more. Just no particular reason. It was dancing around trying to find another studio, and then just work commitments, man. Like I said, Chief's a professional footballer, Christian Pierce. Like, Braz is a busy man in regards to his field of work. I'm busy doing SLS on my 9-to-5 job, but we've still got the WhatsApp chat going. Like I said, I saw Chief yesterday. Like, we're still very close. Like, we talk more or less like every other day, like in different WhatsApp chats with him. But I think it's just timing, man. But we called No Tekkers podcast therapy, if that made sense, because we talk about football, what we love, but it's what we spoke about after the cameras went off. We probably spend more time talking after the cameras went off, just about life and things in general, than we did on the camera. But I think it's just down to our schedules at the moment. But I think 100% now I'll be No Tekkers for life, man. So that'll come back soon enough. Bring it back, man. And again, like I said, Braz, I learned off Braz. Like Braz's hosting skills and how he manages and navigates around an interview. I'm like a sponge in that room, man. It's a big up Braz, man. A big up Chief.
I don't know if you know this guy, but what happened to Adam Garmson?
I was with Garms yesterday, man.
What was it? Okay.
Man. So Garms is signed to Rugby Atletico.
Ooh.
So it was
big signing.
This time last year, they had a cup final where Garms has come on a sub. The ball's come across, and Garms normally would have followed his top corner, but at the last minute he decides to cut it back. But while landing, his knee bends like a flamingo, and I think he done his ACL and his meniscus. But he's spent the last year out getting fit again. Because I think it was kind of hit and miss whether he wanted to do it or not, but he's got himself back fit and he should be back in Rugby Atletico's next season.
Definitely needs to come back, because I remember, oh my God.
The goals he scores with a joke, it's ridiculous, man.
And again, it was a moment in time where he was going viral week in, week out. Man. He did some stuff with Sport Bible and all the rest of it now. And I'm thinking to myself, this guy is a joke.
It was horrible the way it happened, man, because I remember, like, obviously I was at the game and you could hear the snap on the camera where I was standing, but then the behind the goal angle caught it horrible, and just how bad it was, I thought that's a career end of that. And it was horrible because, like I said, he's just done all of that. He's gone viral, he's been on Soccer AM, he's done all of this, he's got himself to a good space, and then just a freak injury, man. But yeah, man, I was with Garms yesterday, man. He's a good guy after pitch as well, man. So yeah, Garms will be back next year.
Big up Garms, man. Listen, I hope you come back stronger, and I still want to see more viral goals from you, bro.
Come on, scorpion kick goals. He's just mad goals, man. He's another one of those players that can turn it on and off. Yeah, big up Garms, man.
All right, what happened to the SLS charity game idea?
Just timing. Timing, to be fair. I think the idea is always there to try and do the SLS game, like a SLS 11 against somebody else or whatever. So I think ideally it started like with Faz v Braz. We wanted to do like my 11 versus 11. But just timing. I think sometimes where you realise you've got a plan to do something, season ends, you have a couple of weeks off, family takes over, and then season starts again. So you need a break sometimes from this, man. Like this is the easy part of it, so to speak, where you can sit down and talk and I think when you're traveling and you're editing like games, it's busy and it can be very kind of can take over your life. So, but that's in the pipeline still. I'm hoping that it's not the end of this season. We want to potentially get an SLS 11 and go down to Wales and play, I think, TNS from the Welsh League.
Okay.
So yeah, one of the league secs, Kevin Dutton's close with their owners down there. So I'm pushing for that at the end of the season.
Sick.
I don't want to film a game. I want to be the gaffer again.
Yeah.
Touchline.
Back in the hot seat.
Yeah. So hopefully that'll come at the end of this season.
Okay. And then the last one. What happened to Omar's Wi-Fi?
We've got Omar back in the building. Hopefully he's sorted out his internet. You with us? Yeah. No.
Bro, is.
We'll take him out again. There we go. Omar, mate, what's going on? Sort it out, son. I've got to read out some of these shots fired at the gaffer because, come on, this Wi-Fi is horrendous. So, Sheldon saying all the funds and no Wi-Fi, my gaffer.
Sheldon Cafu, man.
Ricardo Richards saying, man got stage fright. All that guap in your dead pockets and can't hold a Wi-Fi signal. There we go. Oh, hold on, one more. Brad saying, put 20p in the meter. He said, O's playing musical chairs on his own. I like Brad. Go.
Remember from that conversation that we had when he was at Birmingham Elite, and Omar's Wi-Fi was shocking. Oh my God. Listen, Omar, respectfully, I hope you've topped up the meter, please.
You know what's mad about all of that? Omar, if you know Omar's very like braggadocious, not in a horrible way. Omar's a very outlandish character, but everything else works. Buy your internet that day. So we're trying to reconnect, and then, like I said, Brad, who was part of the Birmingham Elite team, then said, "Yeah, you need to sort your dongle out." And it just become a laughing moment. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That was because every time we used to have a meeting for the Birmingham Elite beforehand, his Microsoft Teams worked. It was always clear, all that. But God knows, man. That's a job works, that is, man.
Oh my days, yeah.